Hello and welcome everyone, my name's Anjali and today is our WOCY Family Breaks for teens and adults where we are celebrating May Day. So there are so many different ways in which May Day is celebrated around the world and it's really interesting that it usually is a big celebration, some sort of springish celebration, particularly in the northern hemisphere, and people dance, they sing, they have various other traditions, and I thought I've done a research into this that I would share some of those traditions with you today. Certainly my memories of May Day as a child, I remember maypoles and ribbons and dancing through with my friends around maypoles, and I remember lots of dancing. So that's what I may be doing later on today, but there are also some other things that you can do as well, and I've got some ideas in my WOCY Daily activity. But to start, please remember to be kind, to listen to your bodies, to only do what's comfortable, to stretch but not to hurt, and also to respect your yoga space and other people around you, so a tidy space to do a bit of yoga in today. So I want to start today by standing up with our WOCY breath. So as you come to standing, trying not to use your hands as much as possible, we are going to start with our wood chopper breath. As May the 1st is often known as International Workers' Day. So take a breath in. I'm imagining workers of old who had to chop wood. So we're going to chop that wood and then up we come. So we're chopping the wood. That's right. Now, in some countries like Russia and other Asian countries, this is by the way, this is supposed to be a breath. So stretch up with a breath in and out as you breathe and swing yourself down. And it's also, according to the Catholic religion, this is the day that St. Joseph is remembered, and he is the patron saint of workers. So breathing out as you come in, as we think about International Workers' Day. A holiday in some countries, not in others, but recognised nonetheless. Okay, let's move on to our WOCY warm-up today, and I'd like us to come back down to sitting as we think about the origins of May Day celebrations. Very much a sort of mid-spring celebration, and what I'd like you to do for this is to sit up tall as we take ourselves back to ancient Greece, to the festival of Chloris, and ancient Rome, dedicated to the goddess Flora. So Chloris was also a goddess, and they were goddesses of spring, of flowers. So here we are doing a flower type of pose, sitting up tall, balancing on our seat, and if we feel at all comfortable, raising our legs up to help that flower to grow. So holding on for 5. Oh, by the way, in Roman times, it was a 6-day festival. So let's hold on for 6, 5. If you can, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. And down we come. All right, some slightly more obscure celebrations. Holiday in Bulgaria on May Day, as there was some myths, legends about snakes. So what I'd like us to do is to come down and make a small a Sphinx Pose, so approaching a sort of snake idea, and just to feel how your lower back feels as we're going to sway our backs from side to side. So this is a WOCY exercise, so we're going to make this into more of an exercise. Come and lie down on the floor, put your hands behind your shoulders. If you've got sore wrists, hands, fingers at all, you can just come up into this lovely baby cobra idea, just having your hands off the floor. But otherwise, I would like you to come up and flow down. So we're creating an exercise flow here. So let me tell you about this Bulgarian myth legend. And that was that snakes come out of hiding or wherever they go in the winter in March. But on May the 1st, the leader, the king of the snakes, comes out. And all of the workers, particularly the farmers, are given today as a holiday to avoid them getting bitten. So that's the purpose behind the May Day holiday in Bulgaria. Okay, nice, coming up and down. You can come up further and come down. It's just this midpoint with your elbows bent creates more of a tension, a back bend curling through your upper back, your lower back even, and your core. Good. All right. So let's come to our Walkie Stretch today. So our Walkie Stretch is going to involve another balance, but stretching out our legs a bit more. So come to sit up tall again with your feet on the floor, knees bent, as we are going to visit Cornwall today. And in Cornwall, there is a tradition of decorating a boat, and it's the Flower Boat Parade. So we are having an old traditional boat with a sail, perhaps curled up the sail. And if you feel comfortable doing so, you can uncurl this sail as far as you like. So the idea behind this Cornwall Flower Boat Parade is that the flower boat sails from town to town, village to village, and at the end of its tour, it approaches the sea. Let's see if I can hold that there. And just remember to come down at any time. It approaches the sea and it's launched into sea, banishing away the bad weather with it. Okay, so that's the idea behind the Cornish Flower Boat Parade. And lastly, we are coming to our Walkie time out today, and we're actually going to go to Hawaii. So the mainland of America, the United States of America, doesn't really have quite an equivalent of a May Day celebration. Although in Hawaii, May Day is called Lei Day. So this is the day when what's her name? A lay queen is chosen, and the lay queen is chosen based on her lei making skills. But also, let's go the other way. Now, what I'm doing here is because the lay queen is also chosen for her hula hooping skills. So I'm creating a circle with my waist. We are doing a nice chest opener. We're doing a little bit of a curl, going around in both directions as we simulate this idea of hula hooping. But the lay queen is also crowned for her Hawaiian language fluency. So it's lei making, hula hooping, and her Hawaiian language skills. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a timeout for us today. You might want to just sit quietly with your closed eyes, looking down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in and out. As we finish our Walkie Family Breaks for teens and adults today, where we celebrated various May Day traditions, Namaste, the light in me honours the light in you. I look forward to seeing you next time.